I posted. But, been diving deep, and there's so much truths that my soul has exposed to me that I'm just feeling nudged to share this. The truth is that what I do doesn't make me a coach. It does not make me a mentor. Oh my God, my eye is so itchy. Squeeze me, squeeze me. Like I was saying, the work that I do does not make me a coach. It does not make me a mentor. It does not make me a teacher. I am a healer and a guide for souls who are lost in the dark, to guide them through the darkness back into the light, which is the truth of where divine really is. God's source, whatever works for you. Don't get hooked up on the name. It's all an energy anyways. My whole goal is to assist people to wake up to the bullshit that we have been fed. And yes, I say it just like that, but out of love, honestly. We have been so lost in the illusion of trying to create so much in our lives, but really we're still feeling so empty. There's a lot of people who get cast out in this world. Like, it's sad how much we allow our humanity, our evolution, to say who is right, who is wrong, who we should give love to and who we shouldn't. How dare we do that to our brothers and sisters? How dare we think that we know what is best for another person if they're deemed worthy or not? That's why it's so sad when we think we have the right to tell someone to be in this country when it's a free fucking world. I think it's really sad how we cast out people just because they don't understand that their soul is lost. I'm speaking for people who go through a lot of emotional turmoil and mental distress. That's who I'm speaking for. Because listen, I'm going to be real with y'all. I'm going to be mad real with y'all. There's people out here in the world who are so good at manipulating matter, but they don't have connections to the spiritual world. I know a lot of people who can do that. I know a lot of people, beautiful individuals, who know how to do both and who have very good receptivity to receive spiritual guidance, but also to create their own reality. My whole goal is not to teach you how to make your dreams come true. I do want that for you, because we all fucking deserve that. But my whole goal is not to teach you how to manifest or anything. My whole goal is to show you and guide you how to heal yourself back to love that we have been so disconnected from. I don't know why I feel called to share this, but my soul just wants to speak its truth. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to be real blunt, and I know this is going to trigger a lot of fucking people. But we need to hear this freaking truth, because we've been feeling so entitled that we think God should plop into our laps whatever we want. But I don't even want to say reality, because this is illusion too. But the truth is that we need some tough love, because we have allowed ourselves to believe in a system that doesn't help us to thrive and doesn't help us to love one another unconditionally. So here is the truth. No matter how much you try to attract in your life to fill a wound, you will continuously feel empty no matter what. I'm just being honest. I know wonderful people who are so good at manifesting, who are so good at doing so many things to help other people's dreams come true. That's not what the fuck I'm about. I am literally a guide who can literally help people who don't understand their own mental distress and their own emotional turmoil, and to help them connect to spirit so they can remember who the fuck they are, and to see the light at the end of the tunnel and realize that they are their own savior and lover. And when they know this, they can connect back to their truth, which is God, divine, the very source that has created us. Damn, there's a lot of noise going on. See, there's something that doesn't want me to speak this truth, but I'm speaking this truth because we have been blindfolded. Sorry. Let me use the fancy word a lot of people like to use. We like to wear a mask. The mask that portrays what we think we should be. But in reality, we're not. Like I said, you can try to fill that wound up by trying to attract, by trying to manifest, by trying to create with the universe. But if you don't feel whole within yourself, if you haven't gone through your own darkness and become your own light in order for you to get back into alignment with God, with love, then it doesn't matter how much you have in your physical vicinity. It doesn't matter, because you'll still feel empty. You'll still feel alone. And I know I'm probably talking about some tough shit you don't want to hear, but in reality, who else is going to talk about this? Because we're in a system where they want us to wear a mask to the point that we don't see the truth beyond the veil. And the truth is that none of this shit matters. Why do you think the Matrix and the mainstream only praises people who talk about stupidity and arrogance? Yes, I said it just like that, because I give no fucks no more. That's not true. I care so much. This is why I'm speaking the truth. We allowed ourselves to forget what love is. Let me get deep, bro, because I'm going to get deep. My guides have been in my ears sharing with me some deep things, and I've been having new spiritual guides come into my vicinity, and it's just freaking mind-blowing, all the downloads I'm receiving. Do you know how sad it is that we allow this matrix that deems us to only crave lust, to crave more materialistic items, to crave money, to crave things that aren't truly fulfilling? They're just a part of the experience of life. They're not life. And the fact that this whole life wasn't created for us to take. It was created to experience, to be in. How dare we give so much credit to an enemy that didn't create the beauty of this world? Meaning didn't create... When you go outside and you look at the sky and you look at the sun and you hear the birds and you just see the beautiful essence that God has created, how dare we give so much credit to an essence, to an entity that don't even give a fuck about all this beauty that was created out of love? Woo! Calm down, boo. Calm down. Calm down. Calm the tetas. Calm the tetas. I'm just speaking with so much passion because it breaks my heart to continuously see this world so hungry for the wrong fucking things. And this is why I said I'm a guide. I'm not here to teach people anything. I'm not here to coach anyone into anything. I'm not here to mentor you into anything. I know beautiful people who do. And if you come through me and heal first, then I could bring you to those people to help you make your dreams come true. But my whole goal is to guide you through understanding your story, your prophecy that meant to be fulfilled on this planet. A lot of us feel so weak, feel so vulnerable, and we think God is out to attack us because of our story and the pain that we've been through. Little do we know that our soul chose this. Our soul chose the pain, the betrayal, all the trauma. And you might be thinking, why the fuck would I choose that? You know why you chose that? Is because God knew you were strong enough, and you knew you had something to tell. That's why a lot of people who can see beyond the veil, see beyond their generational bloodline of the illusions, of the issues, of the addictions. That means you were chosen by Spirit to awaken that and break that fucking illusion and to break that cycle. That means you're a chosen one. And that means you're needed and meant to be heard. So don't let your pain forget where you fully came from. Because you came from love. But hear me out when I say this. You have to go through that darkness, because we don't learn in our good days. We don't. We learn gratitude on our good days, but we learn the most valuable, wisest lessons through our painful moments. And that's what creates our story. And that's what helps us be guides to others who need it. And that is my goal. I've been through hella fucking shit. And you know what, you guys? Yesterday, my soul revealed something to me that I didn't even fucking know until yesterday. It was like revelation. It really switched my perspective into realizing my why. And you know, what I'm about to share may be vulnerable, but disclaimer, trigger warning. But listen, If we're not willing to be vulnerable with one another, how we're ever going to learn how to love one another and be able to speak our truths? I am just saying. So I'm going to get real because this is a story that my soul has something to share with you, to remind you that you're not alone, to remind you that you are so fucking worthy of existing, but realizing you're worthy to speak your truth too against things you know aren't true, that are in what we call the matrix. So, damn, Spare. Damn. I'm getting hot. Everything's all itchy. That's how I know this is confirmation. I need to speak this truth. And I'm wearing blue today. All my tarot cards this morning were all blue. I'm looking at my phone blue. Spirit, you funny. You funny. Blue. If you don't know what blue is, it's throat chakra. It's speaking the truth. It's the beginning of the soul, which is the thymus gland right here. So right here, this is the throat chakra, speaking your truth with confidence and courage. But back to my story. So yesterday, I was really doing some deep shadow work. And I was questioning, why is it that I have moments in my life, and I know I'm not the only one, because I'm speaking for people who are tired of hearing people, how to create your dreams, how to do this, how to do that. I'm not shunning anyone from doing that. But I know there are people out there like me who know there's something deeper. There's something deeper that needs to be known, and that needs to be felt, and that needs to be healed. And I'm here to share with you. That is what I'm here to do, to assist you in doing that. So yesterday, I had a really deep revelation with my shadow. And I was like, why is it that both sides of my family, some of them do have alcoholism issues. And not only that, we have depression issues as well. Bipolar disorder, a lot too. I know these are all labels, but hear me out. Because I don't believe these are all truths. Like I said, there are people who just are lost souls who don't fully understand their mentality and their emotionality. And this is why I do what I do, to guide you into aligning these things, to remember who you are and the love that God has for you. So as I was diving deep, I'm like, okay. So I'm realizing I have my days when I have my ruts, when I get severely depressed, and I just don't get why. I just don't get why. So I really had to go down the line of my generation. And you know, you guys, this is going to be vulnerable. But I'm going to be vulnerable. I don't know if I was 8 or 9, but I know I was around those ages. I feel it. I remember waking up late at night. There was a fire truck outside. And this was my childhood home. We lived at the highest building, so I think there was like 10 floors. So imagine 10 floors in a building. That's pretty fucking high. And we were at the tippity top. And I remember waking up and I see my mom sitting on the couch. And I see a woman sitting next to her, comforting her. Like, I didn't know who the woman was, but I looked at my mom, and my mom looked so distraught. Like she wasn't there. I'm a little kid. I didn't understand what was going on, but I felt something was off. So I go to the window because the window was wide open. And I see the fire truck right there. And I'm like, what is the fire truck there? You know, being a nosy ass little kid. And I go to look out the window. And as I go to look down at the ground, I see a wine glass broken on the concrete. Yesterday, my soul revealed to me that memory was about my mom was going to take her own life. And damn, she was going to do that with 2 kids in the house. It made so much sense why I even tried to take my own life and my life. And I'm so glad I didn't, because I fucking love who I am now. And like I said, I know a lot of people don't even talk about the story, but listen to me. If we're going to change this world and learn how to really give love and make people feel loved, we should be able to be vulnerable enough to speak our truth, so we can help other people understand that they're not alone, so they're worthy of speaking their truth. And I'm letting you know, you're fucking worthy of speaking your truth, your story, because it's a beautiful story that's meant to help you. on your mission of why you exist on this planet. You know, after I had that revelation, I'm like, this makes so much sense. Not just within me, but the purpose of why I'm here. And this is why I'm sharing this with you. I am a guide. I am a guide. I am a light, bro. I am a light. Doesn't mean I don't go into the shadows, because I do. If anything, I do that more often. But that's how I gain this understanding to come out with so much clarity to share with y'all. Because who's going to do this? Because yeah, I am a light worker. I am a trauma worker. I don't even like to say shadow worker, but you could call it that. But my whole point is that to show you back to the light, to guide you through the shadows, to show you how you can heal through the process of your remembrance. Because we're listening too much in the outer world. Too much. And no matter how much more we listen and absorb this information, knowing that we're starving for wisdom, we will continuously be lost. And I'm sick and tired of people who deserve to be heard and who are not heard. I'm sick and tired of living in the world where we just throw out people who are hurting, who are in pain. And all we want to do is take their money and deem them worthy or not worthy. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. I'm just being honest. I have no goddamn shame in speaking my truth. And I know I curse a lot, but yo, I'm so passionate about this. Because I've been through so much and it breaks my heart. Knowing that I've been ignored for so long and been an outcast, I don't like using the word, the H-A-T-E word. But the one thing I'll use that word for is that no one deserves to be cast out. Everyone deserves to be freaking heard. So, if you're in a place in your life where you're ready to take courage to diving deep into your soul, to understanding beyond the concept of attracting things or wanting more in life, but just wanting to know who you are, then holla at your girl, y'all. But I'm going to be real honest. I'm setting a boundary now. I do not do consultation calls. I don't do anything consultation. I like working with people who are ready to invest in themselves because I have done that, so I want to attract that. I've done a lot of things to help save myself, and I'm willing to assist those who are willing to help themselves. Like that beautiful saying, God helps those that help themselves. That's it. I'm here to speak the truth and nothing but the truth so it can set you free. So God, let it be. Man, Spirit, using me as a conduit, yo. This is all love, and I know I'm speaking from a harsh truth, but boo-boo. We need to hear this. The world needs to hear this. So if you know anyone, also, before I say this, I do donation-based sessions. So you could pay whatever you want, just so you can be heard, just so you can have someone to talk to. And if you want to do more than that, by all means, we could do more than that. But just know you are not alone. And this is a place of nothing but unconditional love for you with non-judgment and only compassion, because you will be heard and you will be understood. But if you know anyone who needs to hear this message, not even just for guidance, but just to spread this word out, do it, you guys. Do it. My guides are really nudging me to tell people, share this video, because it's about time we start hearing the truth. Because like I said, it'll set us free, so God, let it be. It's about time we help ourselves. Because listen, I'm a guide to help you heal out of darkness back into light. And then boo-boo, once you start remember who you are, manifest all you want, work with the universe all you want. But if you're not in a place where you're manifesting or creating from a healed place, from a healed alignment, there is no point of trying to attract more into your life if you don't feel at peace within your own heart without needing anything. Because listen, as much as I still manifest to this day, and there's beautiful things that have come into my life and still continuously do, but that's not my goal. My goal is not to have more. I feel whole and complete and abundant as fuck in my own spirit. And this is why I have enough energy and passion to share shit like this with you, because I already know my cup is overfilled. And I want to guide people to that remembrance of how to fill their own cup up. And then go ahead and create all you want. But I want you to create from a healed place, because that's how you could become an example to people who truly need it with good intentions. Because there's a lot of people who are talking about manifesting, or talking about doing this. There's some people, I'm not saying all, there's beautiful goddesses and gods I know who are good at this and they have pure intentions with it. But there's a lot of people out there who are only good, like I said, at manipulating matter, but they're not really in connection with helping people feel in tune with their essence and their understanding. Oh, my ear is ringing. Confirmation. I just get excited. I get excited when I work with spirit. But if you are ready to have the courage and the strength to heal yourself, to be your guide, to stop taking the blue pill and take the red pill now, holla at your boo. All my services are on the link in my bio. Like I said, I do donation-based sessions, but I do have other options as well. Go ahead and look those up. Contact me on Instagram or through my website, whatever works best for you. And like I said, share this with other people, because boo-boo, if this resonated with you, I guarantee you this will resonate to another soul who's ready to be understood and heard and ready to be guided back to their knowing and their truth. So that's all I gotta say. If you were with me through this entire video, God, I freaking love you. I love you. I don't even need to know you to love you. I love and adore the shit out of you. You know, I was about to say namaste, but none of that namaste stuff. The divinity within me loves the divinity within you. Please have a blissful day, you guys. Take care of yourself. And just know you are so loved and taken care of. It's about time that you start giving that understanding to yourself. If you don't know how to, like I said, book an appointment with me, a session with me. All my services are in the link, or DM me personally right here on Instagram. I love you guys. Damn, I love this world so much. But take care.